Germany is one of the most economically influential members of the European Union. Germany has been ranked 4th by the International Monetary Fund for the year 2018 in GDP nominal and 5th in terms of GDP PPP in 2017. The economic freedom of the nation is 73.5, which make it one of the 24th freest economies in the index of 2019. Their score went down by 0.7 because business and monetary freedom were declined. Laws of Germany have proper protection rights for German foreigners and their citizens. The judicial law is strict and there are hardly any corrupt cases that surface because corruption is something that is strictly punishable by the law of the German government. Current economic state of Germany. The German economy has shown a real GDP growth of 1.7% in 2018. However, there is uncertainty around the Brexit along with some trade tensions between the United States of America and the European Union which may hinder the growth rate in this financial year. The forecasters do expect an economy expansion of 1.6% in this year. Challenges faced by German economy. Despite there being a sturdy economy, Germany does have their challenges to deal with. Aging society. German economy has budget surpluses because their public debt ratio is going down swiftly. However, the point is how and where to use this surplus for the well-being of public. Their aging society calls for surpluses to be used on healthcare, in paying higher pensions, etc. The surplus can be utilized for the construction of roads, towards childcare, training programs for youth, etc. The government is in two minds on how to use their budget wisely. In fact, there is an expected expenditure growth of 4.5% which is expected in the year 2019 because of the pension policy which has been adopted recently. Wage growth and inflation. The take-home earning of the Germans grow very slowly. After the financial crisis that Germany had faced, the people in order to hold on to their jobs kept their wage demands in check. But since the economy now is stronger in addressing, this would help in economic growth and also increase the spending power of the common people. This, however, is subject to policy implications and other fundamental factors. Saving instead of investing. Germany has high account surplus, which means that the companies and common households are not interested in investing. Their savings are higher and their investment is low. The growth of a country's economy is highly dependent on how much the people are investing. The budgetary impact of the fiscal policies adopted for the year 2019 is expected to be about 0.6% to 0.7%, which was 0.2% of the GDP in the year 2018. Considering some extra expenditure in different areas, the budgetary surplus will go down. This fall is expected to be about 1% of the GDP or about 35.5 billion euros. There has been a noticeable setback in Germany's economy and the indications of the forecast don't show a noticeable momentum. However, the German economy has usually plummeted in their third quarter in earlier financial years.